I turned to Monica. Say, do you mind if I ask you a weird question?
Hmm.
You wouldn't happen to be Never mind.
No fair, you're leaving me hanging. I promise not to laugh, honest.
Forget about it.
Fine, have it your way.
I stare out the window. The trees outside are dark, and there isn't a single car on the road. Given the circumstances, asking her out is probably out of the question. Well, what did that say? Said something else. I mean, we did just kill someone. I don't know. Could that accident have been avoided if I hadn't distracted Monica earlier? It was the semi-truck driver's fault, not ours. Speaking of, I never did get a good look at him/her. Bastard must have run on or just after the incident. But still. Chapter 1. Monday. I'm sad Yuri's dead. What a night. I'm finding it hard to believe any of it was real. The sun shines through the window, waking me from my daze. I'm in my room, still fully dressed from yesterday. My alarm clock reads 7:07 a.m. I'm late for school. Stumbling out of bed, I quickly change into my uniform. The streets are quiet, save for the occasional rustling of leaves in the breeze. No cars, no people, nothing. I walked a few blocks to school, passing the time by playing on my phone.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this before I moved away. I'm not sure if us meeting again like this is a blessing or a curse. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Oh, I thought I was going to be late. But I guess you were too, huh? What happened last night? I thought you might have gotten yourself in trouble after you stopped responding to my texts. I saw this thing online about a truck crashed near Sayama City and... well, you know.
At this point, I regret telling her about last night. I mean, it's not like she needs to worry herself over my life. Still, she looks concerned, so I try to reassure her. Sayori, I'm fine, really. Just a little shaken is all. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I hear the murmurs and gossip of the other students, the clinking of lunchboxes and book bags.
By the way, Hallie, have you decided on a club join yet?
A club? No, I'm not interested.
Really?
Yep, I'd much rather focus on my studies.
Aw, come on, you won't plenty of time for that later. You should at least check out some of them. You might find something you're interested in.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I know. Let's check out the literature club together. It'll be fun.
I have a hard time believing any club that Sayori's a part of will be any fun. But at this point, I've run out of excuses. Fine.
Yay!
Sayori grabs my arm and starts dragging me towards the school. Okay. The school grounds are buzzing with activity. Students are walking, chatting, and generally wasting time. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I walk down the hallways with Sayori. She's practically bouncing up and down, talking my ear off. I can't say I share her excitement, but I feel a little guilty for ditching her last night, so I figure it's the least I could do to spend some time with her today. Alright, which one's your club room? Your club's room?
Over here.
Leading the way, she pulls me by the arm, up the stairs, and into the third-floor hallway. It's crowded with students, and the noise is deafening. After navigating the mass of students, she leads me towards a classroom near the end of the hall. I take a deep breath and prepare myself for the inevitable awkwardness that comes with trying to make small talk with people. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. To my surprise, the classroom is mostly empty, except for a couple girls standing around.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Let me introduce my old friend Hallie. He's going to be joining us today.
The only other people in the room are two girls. One is sitting at a desk, her arms crossed. The other... She has an intense expression on her face as she reads her book. Her head is down, not even acknowledging our arrival. Oh, so you're not dead. She doesn't seem like the sociable type. It can't be. She's the girl from the accident. How is she all right?
Hello there. My name is Yuri. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Her voice is soft, but carries an air of elegance. You're... I take a step towards her. You're the girl from the accident last night.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean.
She tilts her head in genuine confusion. Wait, you don't remember?
I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
The car accident we were in. I reach for her shoulder.
Hey, what are you...
I examine her body for signs of injury, but I don't find anything. Not even a scratch. There's no trace of blood or any sort of scarring. Just a normal, healthy girl. This can't be right. But you were dead. I'm sure of it. I look up to see Yuri completely mortified by my actions.
Please don't touch me like that. I'm not comfortable with this.
I back away, giving her some space. Sorry.
Wow, way to go, perv!
Huh?
Hallie's a bit of an airhead sometimes, so please forgive him.
You know, he said there were only 2 girls in here before.
He means well, he just doesn't know how to behave around girls. Yeah, I've known him since we were kids. He's a total dork, but he's got a heart of gold.
Monica, if anything, she should know what's going on.
Oh, really? Well, I think he's a creep. Come on, you two, give him a break. I mean, just look at him. He's not exactly the ladies' man, is he? Now, everyone, let's not judge him before we've had the chance to get to know him. We've all been in the club together for a few weeks now, so we have to expect a certain level of awkwardness with new members.
I'm still not sure how comfortable I am with this.
Yuri, why don't you introduce yourself to the new member? Statement, not a question.
Right, as I was saying, my name is Yuri. I'm a senior, and I really do love books. Most of my free time is spent reading. I hope we can be friends.
She smiles nervously, clearly embarrassed by all of the attention.
Please don't make assumptions about me because of my appearance.
I take another look at her. Her long, dark hair flows down her back, framing her pale face. If not for her timid demeanor, I'd think she was quite pretty.
What?
Nothing, just... Sorry, you're very beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, please, don't tell me you're going to fall for this guy. He's a class act.
what? No, of course not. It's just not a lot of people compliment me on my looks, that's all.
Yeah, that's the impression I get. Natsuki! Okay, that's enough. No one's forcing you to stay here, Natsuki. I'm sure he didn't mean to offend you, right, Hallie?
Huh? I was distracted, lost in thought. What's happening? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. But more importantly, that girl. I think I heard them call her Yuri. She looks exactly like the woman who was killed last night. Maybe she has a twin sister? I should ask Monica about it later. But for now... So... Is it a requirement to have long hair or something?
Oh my god.
What? It's a legitimate question.
Okay. Why don't you introduce yourself, Hallie?
We were a weird protagonist. Me? Okay. Hello, I'm Hallie. It's nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm just an ordinary guy and I've never been a part of a club before. That's all. So, I guess I'll just hang out until I get a feel for the place, if that's cool with everyone.
You've got a lot of nerve, you know that.
Yes, let's try and get along, okay?
That's the spirit, Yuri. You can do it. Excellent. I'm glad that's settled. Welcome to the Literature Club, Hallie. You'll fit right in, I'm sure of it. Okay, everyone. I have an idea. Since Hallie's our first new member since June, why don't we all share some poems with him? It can be anything you like. It doesn't matter if it's long or short. Just come up with something and we'll share it tomorrow.
Monica turns back towards me.
We have a meeting every day after school, so just show up when you're ready, okay? Anyway, I think that's everything. Thank you all for coming and have a good night.
Taking my leave, I head down the stairs and into the courtyard, waiting for Sayori to catch up. Sayori's babbling away, talking about her day, her friends, and whatever else is on her mind. I, however, am unable to concentrate on anything but what I saw back in the classroom. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or perhaps not. I've got better things to do than listen to them discuss their favorite poems. Besides, it's not like there aren't any other clubs to join. And then there's the problem of that girl, Yuri. Is she really the girl I saw last night? It can't be. I mean, how many people can look exactly alike? But still, how can someone go from being dead to perfectly fine in a matter of hours? Questions, questions. I suppose I'll have some answers when I ask Monica about it tomorrow. Alright, that's enough. The manager, Mr. Igarashi, stands behind the register, counting the till. He's an older man, probably in his late 50s, with short gray hair and glasses. Yeah, sure you're okay with closing up lounge? Yeah, no problem. Where's somebody else? I'll give him a different voice.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, make sure you lock up the back door before you leave.
Yes, sir. That should be everything. I sigh. It's finally time. The restaurant is quiet. Everyone went home early. It's just me. It serves me right trying to be nice for once. I flip off the lights and make my way out the back. My feet echo with every step taken towards the ground level. It's eerily quiet at this time of night. The moon hangs low in the sky, casting an eerie glow on the cars parked nearby. The night is still. No traffic, no wind. Whoopsie, that clicked too fast. No wind, no sound. There's like a buzz noise. Oh, huh? I stop walking. The entire block is pitch black. Not a single light on for miles. Another outage? If this was scheduled, it's the first I've heard of it, though there is supposed to be a storm tomorrow. I shrug and keep moving. The cold night air stings my nose as I breathe it in. My body stiffens as a cold breeze blows past. I really picked the worst day to walk home from work. There's a fence blocking the way forward and a fire escape hanging from the side of a building. I turn a corner, entering an alleyway between the two buildings. It's dark with only the dim light of the moon illuminating my surroundings. I stop. There's someone at the end of the alley. They're facing away from me, standing completely still. Huh? I try to call out, but the words get caught in my throat. Who's there? They don't move. My heart starts beating faster. The hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. Something's not right. I take a step back. I said who's there? Answer me, damn it! They turn their heads slightly.
Automatic text boxes? No! Gotta read the creepy stuff. These chapters are not very long, but that can be okay too. Can't deny I'm intrigued. They turn their heads slightly just enough for me to make out there. Well, I don't think we'll be hearing from Takei ever again. It's a crisp, clear morning. I sit up, yawning and stretching as the sun's rays stream through the window. My eyes open and I blink to sleep away. It takes a few moments for my brain to register what I'm seeing. Sayori? I rub my eyes.
Good morning!
Good morning.
Sorry to drop in unannounced. I wanted to walk to school together.
As odd as this may seem, Sayori and I used to have a habit of walking into each other's houses unannounced. I guess it's a holdover from our childhood. I get out of bed and grab a change of clothes.
Hey, wait! Don't undress in front of me!
What? What's wrong?
Well, you...
Sayori's face turns red as she tries to stammer a reply. She's obviously embarrassed.
You're a boy. You can't just undress in front of a girl.
You're the one who walked into my room without knocking, so I think it's perfectly fair.
But that doesn't mean... Fine, just wait for me downstairs.
Sayori shuffles off. I change into my school uniform, grab my book bag, and head downstairs.
Hey, Holly, wanna come?
She pulls out a bag of coffee grounds. I stop in the doorway.
What's wrong? It's not your just instant. No big deal. You'll never get to school in time if you keep standing there, you know.
Right. We start walking to school. The air is cool and refreshing, and the clouds provide some shade from the sun. We're quiet for a while, the only sound being the occasional car passing by.
Hey, Holly. You don't have a girlfriend, do you?
Huh? No.
I figured as much.
She giggles and we continue walking. We pass several military vehicles, looks like another drill. Are you kidding? Have you seen my schedule? I glance over at a Humvee driving by. I can't tell if it's a real military vehicle or not.
Well, yeah, but I thought maybe you were like a secret player or something. You're smart, athletic, and pretty cute, too. I bet there are a lot of girls who would be interested in you.
I'm not exactly the best at talking to girls. I shake my head and she laughs. The last bell rings, signaling the end of the day. I step out into the hallway. The hallways are packed with students. Everyone is in a hurry to get to their after-school clubs or just go home. I take a deep breath and head toward the literature club. I wonder what the rest of the day has in store for me.
She's been absent since yesterday.
You didn't hear her? My family moved.
Well, that's what I heard at least. What kind of jerk do you have to be to skip school without telling anyone? Why aren't we her friends? I'm seriously so sick of her crap.
I know, right? She could at least text us or something.
Yeah, but then again, we weren't really that close, were we?
Taking a right, I make my way up the stairs and to the literature club. I open the door and step inside.